And well, you see, we have never heard nothing such, but it wouldn't be far fetched. Like it wouldn't be something that if I hear it would surprise me. Because remember, 9 times out of 10, all when when it's a close group of friends, when it's a close group of friends, right? And let's say you're arguing with your girlfriend, or you know that your girlfriend is cheating on you or whatnot, or you know that something's wrong within you and your relationship and whatnot. It wouldn't be far-fetched to think that whenever Kaylee was not at the house and stuff or whatnot, or they probably, they said that Dylan had a boyfriend and whatnot. But again, we don't know the mathematics of their relationship or whatnot. But if you ask me, in a small group of friends, you could always see friends playing with friends. You know what I'm saying? Like you see that, especially when they drink, when they're partying hard or whatnot. The opportunity to be by themselves and play and stuff like that. Again, we never heard nothing like that. We did heard that Jack had like a girlfriend, but no details about the young lady or whatnot. Like we didn't try to look into nothing. We just listen to whatever it was said. We just keep on moving with the information because it's more important things to talk about in this case than those small details back then. But then now it seems that those small details are becoming something that I think we should look into a little bit more in depth, because it might be something important that we might didn't see, or we thought about it, we seen it, but we needed a little bit of more information to actually get to a clear conclusion. And I think together, what we have in this conversation, please click like, subscribe, and share the content. I believe that what we have in this conversation, we could get to some good thoughts about what could be the whole Murphy situation. Amy Khan would say emotional issues brewing, in my opinion. It seems, some ladies, some male and some females are the type that they bottle things up. They bottle things up to the point that um sometimes they don't want to talk about things. Sometimes they don't know how express certain emotions. Is some people that they just don't know how to articulate themselves and just give like the proper picture of what they want to talk about. It's sometimes like people bring the wrong tone to a conversation. Like in my opinion, sometimes people don't know how to bring the right tone to a conversation. I think that when you have a conversation with people and you are approaching a situation, you should have a good exchange of conversation, and just to make a point across, and be clear on whatever the conversation is, that being around the bush, and leave things hanging and no closure and stuff, like certain topics they just stand in the air and there's no finishing the topic or finishing the conversation or whatnot. Jane said, yes, students, house group, and friends have a lot of issues and secrets. Yes, a lot of people mess with each other in the closet and whatnot. You know what I mean? This is, they look at us having fun. It's a college thing. We know how many, sex tapes of college students is out there, because, you could see in the web, they exposing each other and stuff. Like it's crazy to see that they bringing their personal sexuality to the internet. You know what I mean? And it's weird to see, like, Like in Twitter and stuff like that, you see a lot of stuff like college people just going nuts. And back in the days when I was young, it was all for the love of the party, but then now I'm a grown adult and I have children. I look at it, it's like it's unfortunate. Again, they, they look at it as again the spirit of the party or whatnot, but it shouldn't be in a way, the exaggerated way. Again, you if you're gonna do certain things while you party, just keep that shit to yourself. Like, don't bring it to the internet, because it will create a lot of troubles. Like, if by any chance any type of like sex tapes between boyfriend and girlfriend, like that could be also a motive between a boyfriend or ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend. Let's say a sex tape comes out of nowhere of, let's say, um the female having intercourse with, let's say, the friend of the boyfriend at the moment. That could bring motive for something like that. And again, it's like Jane says, it's a lot of secrets, it's a lot of things that you know people when they party, it happens, like it's gonna happen. But then the thing is, like, if it's those secrets, like what you going to do, or what would be the consequences of those secrets coming out, you know? um but going back to Murphy, I love when we develop, but I want to keep it on Murphy. So we don't know if Kiely would have told, you're gonna keep the dog. It's all good, but then change her mind, and then now that becomes an issue or whatnot. We don't know that, but I think it'll be a good conversation. It'll be a fair topic to talk about. Um, Also, who had Murphy while Kelly was out dealing? Because we believe Ethan and Santa got to the house around like 2:20. Because let's give him 10 minutes. Because if they left the grub truck 2:10, like in the clock, when they see the they left in the clock 2:10, let's give him 10 minutes, give and take, to get back to the house, or to go wherever they were going around the block and then get to the house. Let's give him 10 minutes of all, because the grub truck and where the house at, like, is really not that far, especially on a vehicle. And it depends how you drive or whatnot. So who had Murphy? It had to be Dylan, right? Or any other friend that they knew, that they trustworthy to leave Murphy with them at the house. That she knew that they would take care of Murphy while she was out. Jay said Dylan. What was the reason why Dylan didn't went out with Kaylee? why Kaylee was not dressed like to go out.